Good morning, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful day. It is Wednesday here where I am when I am, and getting a pretty good start to the morning so far. Ellis, Duncan, Christina have all been shipped away to their appropriate places of being for the day. And today, so far, I've gone ahead and showered and cleaned up. I actually spent a little bit of time doing what they call manscaping, something I haven't done in entirely too long. But when the summer months are approaching, and especially if I'm going to be doing a lot of videos where my hands are going to be kind of the center focal point, dealing with a lot of products, I do tend to trim up my arm hair a little bit. Also trim the underarm hair. Highly recommend it, because if you trim it but don't shave it, it makes it a whole lot easier to put deodorant on and keep the level of sweat to a minimum. Just a little tidbit there you never asked for and you probably didn't want to know. Anyway, plan for the day. I'm going to spend as much time as possible on the treadmill desk, like actually walking and working while I'm on it. I'm also going to spend as much time as possible trying to get day job stuff done, because while I do a lot of that, there's still a lot to be done and I need to make sure I am focused. If there is time, I'm going to attempt to attack some of the piles. I'm saying with a parenthesis S on the end there. I'm going to attempt to attack a couple of these things that require HDMI connections. The reason I haven't done these yet is, again, like I was saying there, it does require having an HDMI hookup to do the actual capture process. And the whole setup for that involves, right now, it would actually involve taking the laptop, setting it up over here near the TV, taking the HDMI capture device, setting it up there as well, plugging everything in a very specific order, making sure you've got everything captured, making sure you've got all the mics and everything set up. It's just a little bit of a headache. It's not that big of a deal, it's just an ordeal. I think I also am going to try to take the time, if I've got time, take the little 4K action cam, which is probably in my backpack over there, take it outside and do a little bit of footage with it, maybe just walk around with it like I did with the 1080p one. Do it at 1080p 60 though, so I can incorporate it with the existing video, maybe even do a separate 4K clip just so I can upload it separately, have it unlisted or something. So that will hopefully work out pretty well. I did take a little bit of time last night. I got one of the videos that I was talking about edited and uploaded. So the D-Night Magic Box, this little thing, it's a small speaker that puts out a massive amount of sound. That video has been uploaded and should go live tomorrow, I think. Today's Wednesday, so I've got actually a pair of Bluetooth headphones the video about that's going up today. The big Magic Box video, it could either be tomorrow or sometime over the weekend, sort of depends. Like I've been saying, I need to finish up this video and the video about the car stereo. Those are they're not exactly front videos, they're not things that need to happen immediately, but they are very important videos and they do need to be made sometime very, very soon. So let's get this day started. Super productive morning so far. Morning meeting accomplished. Made some significant code updates. One of the apps that I've been working on, not the asset tracking, asset management system, but the one that helps to manage all of our firewalls and all of the networking information on that. I made some updates to that one. I'm still not able to push it into production where it's actively polling every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, hour, whatever. But I made the changes such that instead of making hundreds and hundreds of calls to the firewalls, it's now going to make one per firewall every time that it runs. And I did, under the radar a little bit, run a test, so it appears to be working appropriately. I do need to go back and just triple check everything, but I watched it happen and everything seems to be working appropriately. It's able to, with one call, pull out all of the information it needs and then go back through and parse through all of that, and it doesn't take all that long to make the call, so that's awesome. I also have been, as you can see, walking on the treadmill. I've got like 4,500 steps so far this morning. Definitely a big plus. And I'm actually super, super tempted. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, there's something going on at work where they're having food truck day. Thursday, June the 9th, they're gonna have a barbecue truck and a Kentucky Taco Company truck. And the company is actually providing the food. So if you go there, you can get either one thing from the barbecue truck or a couple of tacos or a chimichanga and a side from the taco truck and a popsicle. I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth the drive into the office for that. I'll just sort of have to see how I feel tomorrow. Basically, with all the workout stuff that Christina and I have started doing the last few days, I've been feeling pretty rough. That's why I'm trying to walk at a relatively slow pace, just so I'm getting the steps, I'm getting the exercise, but I'm not wearing myself out, because I know tonight we have more exercise to do. Ugh. Anyway, making progress. It's been a pretty good day so far. Well, that is very, very nice. I've been following this for a while now. I've been talking about it in, I guess, videos for the last several years. The Humble Bundle does, you know, every week, every month, however often they choose to do it. They do a bundle. Right now, they're doing the Staff Picks Bundle. It just started up yesterday or the day before. And they've got a bunch of different games in it, like 1001 Spikes, Absolute Drift, Snakebird, looked really interesting. But what really grabbed my attention is pay $10 or more to unlock Viscera Cleanup Detail. And I'm not familiar with the other one, but it looks a little bit like Terraria. It's called Craft the World. But you get Viscera Cleanup Detail and some DLC to go along with it. And when you look it up over on Steam, Viscera Cleanup Detail on its own is about $12.99. So yeah, $10 for that. I absolutely could not say no. So I've gone ahead and redeemed that, got it on my account. Unfortunately, Viscera Cleanup Detail does not have Vive support. And it doesn't look like they're even thinking of adding any sort of VR support. That would be, from just the videos that I've watched about it, that would be an amazing addition for it. You know, because you're getting in there, you're getting in the nitty-gritty and dealing with these things. You'd think it would be a natural extension to, I'm going to pick up this mop and start mopping up all this blood. You could do that with the Vive controllers. I mean, that feels like the way it really ought to go. Hopefully that will happen with the game eventually, and because I've already paid to unlock it, I have a copy of it now just in case they do. Hey, we're all home, and it's Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday.
Chip with cheese and meat. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Cool. He likes it. We're witnessing things. And Ellis wants one. You don't have any teeth yet, buddy. Wow, time is flying by. It's almost 8 o'clock already. I took a little bit of time and put our trash out because tomorrow's trash day, and I went out and cut down some tree stuff. We had all these extra, they started out as weeds and now they're trees in our flower bed out front. So I took down a few of those, and during that time, Ellis apparently had some food. Now he looks terrified. He was just kicking and talking. He was just the happiest little boy just a second ago. And now he is again. Just have to do it from far away. Maybe he'll never notice. There's the happy face. You're hiding the happy face. You don't want them to see it. What, you think they're gonna bite you? They don't bite. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. See, they don't bite. They just play bite. Nom 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 nom. Well, we got Duncan to bed. It's already after 9. It's like 9:20 already. Which means it's time for day 3 of super terrible, oh, I hate this kind of workouts. But every day so far, he has been asleep at this point. He's not asleep at this point. He's wide awake and in super good mood. He's been just smacking and laughing and talking. But that means we got to find something to do with him while we do this workout. So, where you want to go? Okay, day 4. 4?
3.
3?
Day 3.
Day 3 completed. That was kind of terrible. It was not as bad as day 1. It was not as bad as day 2. But I had to skip about, I don't know, a quarter to a third of the workouts. So many of them wanted you to sit on this one part of your lower back, upper butt, and I can't sit on that part. So yeah, I just had to skip over those. I did what I could. And then we were fighting with they had us use these resistance bands I guess we've already put away, and those were just fighting us the whole time too. Yeah. Ours are not as stretchy as theirs.
Yeah, their bands were a lot longer and stretchier than ours, and so I couldn't...
Yeah, it was just a battle the whole time. Yeah. Ellis sat over there and played with his little toys about half the time, and he spun. Like, he actually spun himself around in the middle of it and started watching what was on the TV, and then apparently passed out. So, he's done for now. We're done for now.
I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Yeah. I feel just fine, actually. I didn't get enough of a workout, apparently. But we're done for tonight. Woo! And just like that, it's already midnight. Everyone else has gone to bed. I finally got Ellis down to sleep, so time for me to wrap things up and head to bed myself, because I am just wiped out yet again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and the family. We'll see you again tomorrow.